Hey guys, Austin Schneider here, and today we're going to give you 5 things to know before you buy a condo. First things first, guys, is check your HOA dues, so homeowners association dues. Typically these are dues that you're paying to a homeowners association, and what this does is it's an account where the association pulls out whether it's cleaning the building, any maintenance throughout the year. It's pulled from the HOA account. And typically, guys, these can add a couple $100s to your monthly payments. And really think about, is a condo gonna pencil better for me than a single family house with the HOA dues, because it can add up and can definitely add to your mortgage. Second thing that you'll need to know if you are buying a condo is the secure financing, guys. The condos need to be approved by major lending agencies such as Freddie Mac or Fannie Mae. No single entity can own 10% or more of the units in the building. At least 51% of the units need to be owner occupied. The HOA is not named in any sort of lawsuits, and the commercial space needs to account for 25% or less of the building. And if you're going with an FHA type of loan on the condo, it might be a little bit tricky because it needs to be on the FHA approved list, and not a lot of condos unfortunately are on this list. So be sure before you even consider making an offer or looking at a condo and you're FHA approved, check the list that shows you all of the FHA approved condos. And this is very similar for a VA loan as well. The third thing that you want to know if you're buying a condo is you want to find out if there's any assessments on the property. So if you own a condo, you are a shared owner of the building. So what this means, you also share the expenses of repairs and maintenance. And if the HOA isn't able to cover those repairs or maintenance, then you will need to be paying for them in the form of an assessment. And an assessment, that's going to add to your monthly HOA dues until the assessment fee is paid off. So say you are living in a condo and it ends up needing to have all the windows replaced, all of the owners are going to share that expense if the HOA doesn't have enough budget to cover it. And this could add a couple $100s per month to your HOA, depending on how much it costs for the actual project. If you are a buyer and you see that there is a assessment on the condo of say $20,000, you have a couple options. You can either negotiate that the seller covers the assessment of $20,000, or you can just cover the $20,000 in the sale price and pay off the assessment that your specific unit would have. The fourth thing that you want to look at when buying a condo is, are there any property limitations? And this can be something like remodeling, guys. Sometimes say you go into a condo, there's carpet. Sometimes the HOA won't allow you to do hardwoods. So just ensuring that before you see a house or before you make an offer and you have visions to do anything as a remodel, get it or run it by the HOA to ensure that it can actually be done. Also, guys, little things like renting it out. Is there a rental cap? Can you even rent it out? Airbnb opportunities, is there opportunities for that? Something as small as having a plant on your outdoor patio can violate the terms on the HOA. And before you again make an offer on a home, you have the obligation, the right to look over all of the rules and regulations of the HOA. But I also recommend having a personal conversation with the members of the HOA just to ensure that you have all your bases covered. And the fifth thing to know if you're going to buy a condo is if there's any building deficiencies or lawsuits. More often than not, guys, we'll see homeowners, condo owners sue developers for deficiencies in the building. And this can be a good thing or this can be a bad thing. If you're an owner or a potential owner, it can be a good thing because if you guys win the lawsuit, then the HOA could possibly get a lot of money, and that just increases the HOA cost, which decreases the likelihood of you needing to spend more money in the event of an assessment coming up. Or it could be a bad thing because there's some sort of deficiency that's not taken care of and would affect the overall property value, or maybe there's something going on that just isn't suitable or just isn't right for you. Alright guys, for more on this topic, visit us online at themortgagereports.com. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.